Listening is a big part of communication and begins with looking at the person speaking and hearing what they say. After listening to the person, you'll need to interpret what they said based on the tone of their voice, body gestures, and the words they use. But a lot more than that goes into good listening skills, because you also need to be aware of the mental and physical barriers that prevent you from listening to the message. For example, a mental barrier might include your mood or state of mind on a particular day, or making an assumption about somebody because of the way they look or act. Physical barriers, and there are plenty in a shop environment, include everything from the noise of the shop or the TV or both, to a ringing phone, a fellow employee, or the glare from the shop window. Your job is to know that these barriers do exist and not let them interfere with your ability to hear the message and interpret it correctly. Let's look at a very common situation in the shop. A service writer listening to a customer's complaint regarding their vehicle.
Hi, Mrs. Perkins. What can we do for you today?
Hi, well, I just returned from a business trip, and I began noticing a sound coming from underneath my car.
Okay, tell me a little more about that sound.
Well, when I'm decelerating, I start hearing this rattling sound, and it goes away when I...
One sec. No, just keep going. I just really needed these parts.
So there's a rattling sound when I decelerate, and it goes away when I'm idling.
I'm sorry about that. It looks like we have everything we need, though, so I'll give you a call in a little bit.
Okay, great, thanks.
Yeah, sure.
So it appears that Doug did a pretty good job of not letting the delivery distract him. Or did he? He listed the problem as customer states she hears a thumping sound at idle. Did you hear me say that? I thought I told him that I heard a rattling sound when I decelerate, but it stops when the car is in idle. So in the end, the technicians in the back spend almost an hour checking for a problem with the idle before discovering that the real problem was a loose exhaust system. So the shop ends up losing an hour of productive time looking for a problem that didn't exist. If Doug had realized that the physical barrier of the delivered box of parts could have distracted him, he would have read back the information to me, realized his mistake, and made the correction. Instead, an hour of the shop's time was lost. Remember, good listening skills take time and practice, and it's never as easy as it appears.